giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Welcome to Mediacom Newsleaders. I'm Jeff Thie. We have in the studio with us Lacy Brunnette. She is the marketing director for the Rocket Suzie Music Festival. This is coming up on July 18th and 19th on the Little Sioux River. And Lacy, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Well, a pleasure to have you come in here. This is the second annual?
Second annual Rocket Suzie.
Okay, so that begs the question, what is the Rocket Suzie Music Festival? What kind of music, what are we talking about here, Lacy?
Sure, the music festival is really a two-day experience, much like you'd find at the larger festivals across the United States. There's a really big uptick in, this live music experience right now with fans. So the Rocket Suzie Music Festival is here in Northwest Iowa. It's downtown Spencer, and we really have gotten together a really diverse group of indie, folk, bluegrass music. Right.
So how did this come about? Did looking around going, here's a need that's not being met. We love this form of music. How did this get started last year anyway?
Well, last year, we really wanted to add a music experience that Spencer in the Northwest Iowa could call its own.
Right.
And it was a little bit of a market test to see if the interest was there. We wanted to bring some more cultural attraction to the area. And this year it's grown from a fledgling festival into a large two-day experience. So it's grown up a bit, but we really saw it as adding in something for the residents and bringing in outside tourism as well to the area. The neat thing is about Indie Folk Music Festival and even bluegrass and some blues influences in this year's lineup is that it's a very happy form of music and it's really great live. So even if you don't know the bands, they're very interesting and fun to listen to.
Yeah. Where do you find your acts at? Do you have to go ways out? Are there somewhere local we don't know about?
There are some local heroes. I mean, we have Matt D and the Profane Saints, the Country Kings, or the Comfort Kings, excuse me. But we also reached out nationally. So there's a band coming in from Los Angeles. He's my brother, she's my sister.
Oh, cool.
We have a band coming in from Tennessee, and then also in Minnesota. So we went national, and then we went local, regional from here in Iowa.
So what's in store for the festival goers this year? What can they look forward to?
Well, this is so much more than a music experience. We're tying in the whole Spencer community. So we're partnering with the Riverfront District Farmers Market.
Okay.
We're partnering with the YMCA, and we're also partnering with Arts on Grand. So there's going to be activities for the whole family. There's going to be promotion of local artists and producers and handmaids, crafters. So we're really making this a full festival experience.
So, so how did you select the bands? You mentioned they came from all over, and of course you got some family members and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
But do you search? Do you people that know people? How'd you find them?
It's really a group effort, and there's some people who know people, and then there's also, oh my gosh, they would add such a unique sound and flavor to the festival, wish list. And so everybody, kind of took a chunk of the band booking, and we reached out to the artists and really looked for artists too that had a great live music presence and would add to the diverse sound and that indie folk experience, and so that's how we selected the bands.
Well, now that you're on your second, by the time you get to your third, you may find that you've got a tiger by the tail here with the size of your festival.
It's a welcome challenge.
But isn't it fun to get started on something like this?
It really is.
And when people enjoy it and they enjoy your community, what a great feeling.
It is, and there's a lot to be proud of, and we can't wait to do your number 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so where can tickets be purchased? And again, the dates are July 18th and 19th, and where exactly it's going to be, Lacy?
Again, it's in downtown Spencer. Tickets and more information can be found at rocketsuzie.com or on Facebook. And tickets can also be sold, or they're being sold locally in Spencer at Carey's Electronics on Grand.
Okay, very good. Lacy, thank you for coming in and sharing this with us. I think it's going to be another great event, and thanks for all that you do down there in Spencer.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe.
You bet. Lacy Brunnette here with us today, and we invite you to join us next time to get the full story from reliable sources right here on Mediacom Newsleaders.